The long-running saga of whether Darwin's northern suburbs will get a GP super clinic has been killed off for good. The $5 million facility was first promised by the federal Labor government in 2010. But 4 years on, there's nothing to show for it. Today, the federal Health Minister officially dumped the project. Jono Gibson reports.
This is what Darwin's GP super clinic was supposed to look like. But 4 years after it was floated, the project hasn't gotten off the drawing board.
Some of these clinics, the money has been promised as far back as 2007, and yet they're still sitting as vacant paddocks.
The federal health minister says Labor's super clinic scheme has been a failure, and he's now trying to recoup around $25 million from facilities yet to go ahead.
I want to make sure that we can get money back into subacute beds, into the health system more generally.
Palmerston already has a super clinic, but Labor promised one for Darwin's northern suburbs on the eve of the 2010 federal election. A year later, the plan was dumped after failing to attract a single interested party. But the project was resurrected when the territory's former Labor government found a company keen to run it.
Look, I think it's outrageous that the federal government wants to scrap the super clinic, scrap a $25 million commitment. People need access to GPs.
But not even the GP lobby group sees merit in a northern suburbs super clinic.
We would assert that there are an adequate number of general practices in that area in the Northern Territory, and the only thing that might be lacking would be doctors, not buildings.
Labor wants the Territory government to fight for the super clinic, but the Chief Minister says he has other priorities.
People will be disappointed if we don't put all of our investment into Royal Darwin Hospital. We've sat around the budget cabinet table and said let's get as much money into the hospital as we can.
It remains unclear if the $5 million set aside for the super clinic will be reinvested in the Northern Territory. Jono Gibson, ABC News.